Here from the United Nations headquarters in New York in the morning, during my morning exercise, I make very clear what I want here in New York. The New York agenda is very clear. Russia must be out of the UN Security Council, it must be suspended from the UN, and it must be also dismantled, and the process must be supported. The independent new nation of Russia must be supported by the UN. There will be 41 new members, and that's also a logic because we have had one UN with about 50 members in San Francisco. Now it's 200 soon, and it will be of course 250 closer to the next 10 years, and that's a very logical process. I want also that India gets the seat of Russia, and that Kosovo joins the United Nations as a full independent nation. That's already the fact, but unfortunately they have blocked it. So here it's very clear agenda, Russia out, India in the Security Council, and Kosovo in the United Nations, and of course a strong role for the UN for peacemaking, and Russia must be denominated as a terrorist federation, and must be assisted. Breakup of Russia must be prepared here in the UN. This is what we are doing today, and this is what the world community of all peace-loving nations shall do together. In the second stage, I will advocate for ASEAN to be the Association of Southeastern Asian States to be with a UN Security Council seat permanently, and also the American Association of American States, and that are the two, and the African Union obviously, and the newly created Association of Northwestern Asian States, which will be the successor states of the Asian Russian states, and they will be assembled in that one, and also the Gulf Cooperation Council states, the Turkish Council states, and also ECHO. They will be in that newly to be formed Association of Northwestern states. Imagine it similar like ASEAN, and Japan will go to ASEAN, and South Korea as well, and Australia as well. So that's the logic of this 8-member Security Council in the future. But the first step is obviously that that Russia gets out, India in, and that the EU takes the seat of France, and the UK then later to return. And we need only one seat in Europe, we need one seat in Africa, we will have 2 in America, good, but that's also justified, and there is a logic behind the global anchor power having an extra seat in America, and that will be 2, 1 in Africa, 1 in the EU, and 4 in Asia, the Association of Northwestern States, of Southeastern States, and India and China. And if China continues to annoy me, I will advocate the dismantlement of China as well. Maybe I will anyhow start to do that, and that's the plan for the future. Thanks a lot. Here from New York, I support a reform of the UN. It must be also more effective, but also we should have a headquarter of NATO here next to the UN, because second headquarter, because NATO is the backbone of our global stability order, and that must be done. And also the OECD should be competing with the UN, because unfortunately the UN is a lot of things need to be reformed in that beautiful building, and I will talk about it during my visit here. That's my New York agenda, together with the EU FDA, with the enlargement of NATO and the EU, and of course a strong West and the open West, who is including, and in the OECD and the OECD, all the countries who are peace willing and ready for that faster, and also to be more united and to win the war in Ukraine, and to assist well-managed dismantlement of Russia. Thanks a lot for that, and more to come from Pax Europiana here from New York. Bye.